welcome YouTube. Not sure if these are going to be one video or two, but either way, we're going to go through our Pickems. We'll make sure we review these every week, but I'll just go through and do it all today, and then we can edit them as we go. As always, we're going to have a prize on the line. So once I'm done with the Pickems, I will go ahead and create a group. I will put it in the YouTube description below. We'll put it in chat afterwards for the live streamers. But if you are in our VLR group, because there isn't an in-game one for regular stages, and you have a perfect Pickem, you will win a Nongshim bundle. But I was thinking, chat, because it's nigh impossible for someone to be getting a perfect Pickem during a stage, right? Because you'd have to do all of the league play, and then you'd have to get the playoffs. Like, that's pretty difficult. So, I think I'm going to change the stakes. All right? What we're going to do is you have to join the VLR group. You have to join the VLR group. No, you are not getting a free trip to Pacific Finals. But I don't even know if I'll be at the Pacific Finals. What? Okay, you're going to have to join the group. We didn't make the group yet. We'll make the group. You have to join the group. If you get a perfect Pickem, I will gift you the next, like, I forget what the tiers are called, but the big skin bundle in Valorant, the expensive one. If nobody gets a perfect, then I will give the top 2 scorers a Nongshim bundle. All right? So we'll do it that way. If you get a perfect, I guess you just get the skin pack of your choice within the next, like, 2 skin packs or whatever, since who knows what's going to be released by the time the stage is over. I'll figure that out. We'll figure out a reasonable timing that you have to get that. But if you get a perfect for the entire stage, then I will gift you the skin bundle, the expensive skin bundle that's in the shop, featured in the shop. If nobody gets it, then the top 2 scorers for the entire stage will get Nongshim Classic bundles. So, you want free Nongshim bundles? Then join in and give us your best predictions. With that in mind, here it is. Week 1, I'm big on GE. I think Gen G will be better, but this is more so that I think GE will also be better, and I was big on GE even at the beginning of the year. I think they'll have gotten better. Yes, it was a 2-1 last time, so it wasn't super clean, but I don't expect it to be super clean either. But if GE, like, shows their peak form, I think they could 2-0. If not, I think it'll be a 2-1, and I think GE should win. Gen G should be better, but I don't know if it'll be enough to get to win. I think they could get a map. So that's just where it is. I think GE also were just more flexible to begin with. Gen G losing the Yoru, I don't think will be too bad. I am curious, though, what Zinx is going to play, because he used to be a Sentinel main, so we'll have to kind of keep our eyes on that. T1 versus Varel. T1 should be winning this. I mean, Varel should be coming out a lot better, right? The expectations have now been tempered. They've got a bit of a reality check. They got to watch all of Santiago at home. And T1 didn't do so hot at Santiago. They definitely showcased some desync, I would say, amongst the team on kind of what they were trying to do. Meteor was struggling for sure. But they're now back. They should have been grinding. And if they don't win this, listen, I'm going to be disappointed. Nongshim Paper X. Obviously, I'm still going to vote for Nongshim. It was an easy 3-0 in the grand finals of Santiago. This time it will not be easy, but they should still win. But this one, in all honesty, is a 50-50. Full Sense versus DFM. I'm going to go with Full Sense for this. I just think if the reports are true and Cruz is coming back to IGL the team, I think that is huge. That's like the #1 reason I rated them low at the beginning of the year, and it will now be the #1 reason I rate them pretty high once again. So I am going to put Full Sense here, but I think DFM will do quite well. I think DFM absolutely has a good shot for playoffs for sure in this group. But I just think when you have the proper IGL, like, Primmy's going to be free. He's going to be free to just fly around the map. And yes, you have May, but I think Cruz will also, the IGLing will probably be actually the make or break factor here. This is all assuming that Cruz is going to be IGLing. DRX Team Secret. We're going to go with DRX. No explanation needed. RQ versus Zeta. We're going to go with RQ. Also, no explanation needed. Save that one. All right, week 2 through 5. This is just kind of a crapshoot because we'll get our first look at all of what they're playing in the current meta after week 1. But let's just see what it looks like if we're going off of current vibes. T1 DFM, I think it'll be messy, but T1 should win. I mean, this... I might come back and change this one. This one might be the upset that DFM gets. Nongshim DRX, I'm still going to go with Nongshim. Secret versus GE. GE should absolutely rinse him. RQ Veryl. RQ should still win. This is like the exact matchup RQ kind of likes, actually. Full Sense Zeta. Full Sense should win. Paper X Gen G. Paper X should win. Easy peasy week 2. Week 3, Full Sense Veryl. Now, this... we'll have to keep an eye. Both of these teams could look very different from our expectations by this time, but Full Sense should win. Paper X should beat Secret. DRX GE. I'm going to go with GE on this one. Wow, that's 3 wins in a row for GE. Holy. Zeta DFM. DFM should absolutely win. T1 RQ. I'm going to go with RQ. I think just within Pacific, RQ is still going to be good. They're not going to have to play 3 BO5s in a row. I think that should be good. Nongshim Gen G. I think Nongshim should be able to win. RQ Full Sense. RQ should win. Should. Paper X GE. Ooh. I'm going to give Paper X this one. I'm going to give Paper X this one because GE... yeah. At one point, GE's they're gonna do the whole thing where like they didn't do what they prepared, and this is the one because Paper X is just gonna bring them into the mud. DRX Gen G. I mean, this really, who knows what they're gonna look like. This one, I mean, this one could be close, but I'm going to go with DRX. This one could be close. I'm going to go with DRX. DFM Veryl should be an absolute bloodbath, but DFM should win that. T1 Zeta, T1 should absolutely win. Nongshim Secret, Nongshim should win, although, yes, Secret always beats the strongest team. Gen G Secret, Gen G should win. Veryl Zeta, Veryl should win. T1 Full Sense. I think Full Sense could win that. I think Full Sense could win that. Nongshim GE. I think GE wins that, actually. Paper X DRX. Paper X wins that. RQ DFM. RQ wins that. So, that's going to be my pick'ems for the future. But again, week 2 through 5, it's a crapshoot. We're going to change these. You're free to change them, obviously, as we go as well. So, after we see them in week 1, we'll have a better grasp of how these teams are going to play. But that's it. Nongshim has to lose once. Yeah, Nongshim is definitely not going to go 5-0. But I also just think stylistically and coaching-wise, GE has the upper hand. And it's not just because they won 4 times. Frost beat Nongshim 4 times last year. But I think that does go to show that he has a good grasp. Now, I think Nongshim has upgraded a lot. But I would say that I think Frost has a team that can immediately execute what he's teaching them faster. That doesn't mean the player quality is necessarily better or worse than the old Talon roster, but I just think, language barrier, all that. So I think GE wins that. Legitimately, this is the match I'm most scared of for Nongshim. Legitimately. Like, just considering everything. That is the match that I would personally be most afraid of. Javi's also beaten Nongshim before. Just to point that out. That is going to be it. You know what? Since people oftentimes ask, I'll just do EMEA and Americas really quick right now. We'll just put it in the video. I probably won't update them, but we'll just see what my vibes tell me about the other regions. I don't know too much about what to expect from a lot of these rosters going into stage 1, but let's just see. Let's just see how much we get correct. So, EMEA, Fnatic, I'm always big on Fnatic. Liquid should still beat KC. Vitality, I mean, I'm so curious how Vitality is going to look with Sayonara now. Mate should beat Foot, although Foot, there's rumbles that Foot are going to be revitalized. I'm going to go with Foot. You've lost the Yoru's been nerfed. Mates' weaknesses have been shown at Santiago. I'm going to go with foot. Heretics, Navi. Heretics should still win. BBL, Pacific BBL should win. Absolutely. Yeah, these are the Vibums. That's right. Pacific, Giant X. Giant X should win. BBL should beat Eternal Fire. Fnatic, Vitality. I'm going to say Fnatic should still win this one, but we'll see how Vitality looks. Liquid, Heretics. That's a tough one. Foot, Navi. I'm big on Hero Rucksack, so I'm gonna go with Navi here. Gentle Meat's Carmine Core. Gentle Meat should win that. Liquid, or I'm gonna go with Liquid. You're back in EMEA. Liquid should still be looking really good. BBL Giant X. I think BBL still is able to power through. Gentle Mate's Navi. Mates still should be able to close that out though. Vitality should beat EF. Heretic should beat. Dude, am I gonna have Carmine Core go? Heretics. I mean, I just don't know what to expect from Heretics. I might have KC winning that. You know what? It's the Vibums. Let's go with KC. Foot, Liquid. Liquid wins that. Fnatic beats Pacific. Let's have Eternal Fire winning. They beat them last time as well when they were still Ulf. Gentlemates, Heretics. I'm going to have Heretics win this one. Giant X, Fnatic. Fnatic wins. Carmine Core, Foot. I'm going to actually have Foot win. Navi, Team Liquid. We'll have Liquid win. BBL, Vitality. Ooh. I'm going to have Vitality on this one. All right. Heretics, Foot. We'll have... I mean, I used to be pretty decently big on Foot, and then they just crashed and burned in kickoff this year. But do I believe the Rumbles? Now, let's go with Heretics, though. Surely Comeback is finding his groove on the team. Vitality wins Pacific. Navi, Carmine Core. I mean, if I have to pick off of vibes, I'm going with Navi. BBL, Fnatic. By this point, Fnatic is now coming slowly back into prime form. Giant X, Eternal Fire. Sorry, Giant X is going to win that. Gentle Meats, Team Liquid. Team Liquid is going to win that. Do I have Team Liquid going perfect? Oh my god, I do. That doesn't feel right, but we'll just have them that way anyway. So there you go. There's my EMEA Pickems. And then really quickly, let's go over to Americas. Americas, I have no idea. I have no idea, chat. So don't put any weight on this. Straight up vibes. Sentinels crew. Sentinels. We got Ewok over there. We got Jonah P coming back to the scene. G2 MIBR. Let's go with G2. 100 Thieves EG. 100 Thieves. Envy Loud. Listen, I got to give my boy Kawanzine a little bit of hope here. Cloud9 Leviathan. Ooh. Leviathan. Furia NRG. I mean, I think NRG here. Cloud9 Envy. I'm going to go with Cloud9. Furia, Evil Geniuses, Furia, G2 Lev, G2 MIBR Loud, MIBR Energy Crew, NRG 100 Thieves Sentinels. Oh. I mean, if I'm riding the Sentinels hype, I might as well. Sentinels over 100 Thieves. Leviathan Envy. I have a bad feeling about Envy. I'm going to have them going winless, aren't I? G2 Loud, G2 Furia Crew. Furia. Energy 100 Thieves. NRG. EG Sentinels. Sentinels. MIBR Cloud9. MIBR. EG NRG. NRG. Leviathan. Actually, I have a lot of hope for EG this year. But it's just that. It's just hope. Their group is kind of tough. Stick with NRG. I really like NRG as well. Leviathan, MIBR. MIBR. Crew 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves. Furia Sentinels. Furia. Loud C9. Listen, I'm just gonna... I've always liked Kawanzine And so I'm just going to keep voting for Loud whenever I can. G2, NV, G2. Crew EG. Surely I should have Crew winning at least one match, right? Dude, their groups are tough too. Dude, the groups are all crazy. EMEA is kind of the only one that feels a little bit even. But I don't know. I gotta have some hope for EG. Furia 100 Thieves. Furia. G2 Cloud9. G2 MIBR Envy. MIBR Loud. Leviathan. Ugh. Lev. Sentinels NRG. I'm gonna do it. Sentinels. You have way too much faith in Ewok? Who says I have faith in Ewok? I have faith in Jonah P. I have faith in Jonah P. Forget Ewok. I have faith in Jonah P. But honestly, I'm just riding the hype because I am not going to put in the time to do proper Pickems for Americas anyway. So there you have it. That's it for the Pickems. So Pacific will review every week. EMEA and Americas, I probably won't change them, but I'll just kind of leave them as is, and we'll see how good our vibes were. But again, as a reminder, we'll have it down in the descriptions for the YouTube video, but we'll have prizes for the Pacific Pickems, so make sure you find the code, join the group, and then we'll see who gets the best scores and who was absolutely the smartest person watching VCT Pacific. That's going to be it for this one. Let me know down in the comments below which teams you're looking forward to in Stage 1, and I will see you all during the live watch parties.